last 24 hours and explain what I've been doing. So, ladies and gentlemen, many of you were expecting my podcast. I did it in front of a live audience last night in Hereford at a place called HR4K, which is a beautiful setup run by an ex-Special Forces veteran, ex-Parachute Regiment guy. And it's stunning. He does coffee. He does coffee. He does clothing, as you can see. Coffee. Different types of coffee. It was just a fabulous time, ladies and gentlemen. A bit daunting. It's a bit like the Top Gear. Do you remember when Jeremy Clarkson did Top Gear? And he's sitting there and the audience is around him and the sofa, the Chesterfields. It really is a fabulous place to be. But what made it very daunting, ladies and gentlemen, is imagine sitting on a chair, right? You've done all your questions. You've got it all in your head. You know your routine. You know what you're going to do. You know you want this to be a great success. You've done your sound check, your audio check. The cameras are working. And then the doors open at 5 p.m. People start coming in. And you start noticing these legends of the UK Special Forces start coming through the door. And when they come through the door, other people are going, fuck, there's such and such. And you're like, and they're like, all right, mate, yep, I'll have a brew, I'll have a beer. And they're standing around. Now, the thing is, whenever you have been involved in a lot of kinetic things in the military, there's always someone that's done more than you. There's always someone that's got better experience, more knowledge, who knows the ground better, who can give a better brief, who's had longer contacts, has fought the enemy for days and days. So the whole situation is very daunting, especially when I was looking at the guy that I was interviewing who had done so much. He had done SAS, 14 Intelligence Company Northern Ireland, Special Reconnaissance Regiment. He had done other things. But standing behind him was another guy who taught him how to be a Special Forces soldier. So whenever I'm interviewing Rob Davidson, ladies and gentlemen, I'm interviewing Rob Davidson, and every time I lifted my head above Rob Davidson, this big daunting of a figure is standing like this, watching me. So it was very nerve-wracking. It was extremely nerve-wracking, if I'm honest. And at some stages, I felt my heart pounding through my chest. But we got it done. We got it done thanks to Pagoda. We give Rob a Pagoda watch at the end of the podcast to thank him for giving up his time. Because he gave up his time, we gave him our time. See what I did there? Yeah, and I had 6 bottles of this on the bar at Drop Zone Rum, and people could taste it. It was free for people to drink. A couple of guys took a few bottles home with them for free. It's all part of looking after each other, ladies and gentlemen. So we did that, and we gave away a bottle of Black Alpha, Blur Main one. We gave a bottle of that away. We gave that to Spency for organising everything. But then just as I'm about to go home, after throwing everything at this, a friend of mine that used to serve with me, I went to meet him at his home, and he went into the mess and he gave me a bottle of this. That's lovely. And he gave me this to take home. So it was a fabulous time. I'm hoping to do more of it. What did surprise me was after this live stream, ladies and gentlemen, there was lots of guys coming up to my face like there and going, "You want to get me on your live stream, mate? You want to get me on? I'll tell you what I did." And I'm like, oh God. So yeah, a lot of scary men in one place. But it's being edited now. It's being edited now by the great media team, which is behind all this. And it will be released on my podcast. It will be released on social media. And I hope you really enjoy it. I mean, I found it very, very humbling listening to a guy who says, "I'm not special. I just work with special people." And I'm like, wow. I mean, It was outstanding. It was out. 257 miles there, 257 miles back. Yeah. Oh well, ladies and gentlemen, these things happen. But yeah, I'm home now. I've just ordered a Subway. I've just ordered a Subway sandwich for me and my son because I don't want to cook. If that sounds really selfish, but I'm tired. And I'm probably going to get an early night tonight. Just to give you a little bit of update. Thank you very much, Sue. I appreciate it. So yeah, there's going to be a lot more podcasts coming. I've put out a photograph actually. I think I put a photograph with all the guys standing in a row. That is a group of scary men. I'm the least scariest one amongst them all. But I hope that you enjoy it as much as I did doing it actually. And we'll wait to see what the feedback. Wait to see what the feedback's like. Thanks everyone in the chat. I really appreciate the feedback, and I look forward to hearing what you think about it, because that is the most scariest podcast I've ever done. That is, and I'm hoping to do a lot more of them. So listen, thanks for sticking with me, and yeah, enjoy the evening, everyone, and take care. I'll see you tomorrow morning for my daily rant.